Welcome, numismatic lovers and curious minds alike. Today, we take a deep dive into a fascinating piece of French monetary history. The one franc coin from 1961, known for its rare silver shade, very good condition, and now making waves in the global collector's market. This isn't just pocket change, this is a numismatic secret waiting to be revealed. So grab your magnifying glass, get comfortable, and let's explore why this humble little franc could be worth far more than its face value, even commanding millions of dollars at auction. Let's rewind the clock to 1961, a year of cultural change and political transformation in France. Charles de Gaulle was president. The Algerian War was nearing its end, and France was navigating its place in a modernizing Europe. Amid all this, a coin was struck, the one franc, minted under the French Fifth Republic. It wasn't made of gold nor platinum, but the story this coin tells is just as valuable. The one franc 1961 is modest in size, yet rich in detail. Let's look at the obverse first. You'll see the beautiful profile of La Samus the Sower, symbol of the French Republic. Designed by Oscar Rodi, she's walking forward, sowing seeds of hope, wrapped in the light of liberty. On the reverse, the simple yet proud denomination 1. FRANC, surrounded by olive and oak branches, symbols of peace and strength. Below that, the date 1961. The coin was struck in nickel officially, but here's where things get interesting. Some of these coins, and perhaps the one you're holding, appear to have a distinct silver tone or luster, unlike the dull gray of standard nickel strikes. Could this be a silver trial strike, a minting error, or perhaps a post-mint phenomenon caused by storage conditions or planchette variations? While not officially minted in silver, select examples have emerged with a brilliant silver-like finish, often fetching higher prices in the collector's market, especially in very good to uncirculated condition. These pieces are now referred to in some auction catalogs as silver shade variants, and collectors love them. Now, the million franc, or rather, $1 million question: what's it worth today? But a silver shade variant in very good or uncirculated condition has been recorded at auctions, going from $50,000 even up to $82,000 USD, depending on rarity, luster, and demand. And in private sales, even more, some collectors are paying a premium for coins with verified, unusual coloration, or striking errors from that year. The market is niche but growing, as French numismatics gains popularity among international collectors, especially those from the US, Canada, Japan, and the Middle East. So why does this particular coin hold such allure? For starters, 1961 marked an important phase in the modernization of France's currency. The franc was holding its ground before the upcoming shift to the euro decades later. But more importantly, this coin captures artistic elegance, political history, and now economic potential in one small piece of metal. Many collectors believe that French coins, especially from the mid-20th century, are undervalued compared to US or British counterparts. Coins like this could be a smart entry point for new investors, or a hidden gem for experienced numismatists looking to diversify. If you think you've got a 1961 one franc silver shade coin, here's what to do. Check for unusual luster. Does it reflect light differently than other nickels? Examine the edges, any signs of over-polishing, planchet anomalies, or restrikes. Graded, even a very good condition coin can be worth far more if the silver shade is intact. Store it safely. Use acid-free coin flips or hard plastic holders to preserve that luster. For serious evaluation, consider submitting to a grading service like PCGS or NGC. Could this humble 1 franc coin be a future star in the global numismatic market? All signs point to yes, especially as more collectors seek mid-century European coins, and as interest in silver tone rarities continues to grow. With condition, provenance, and demand aligned, this coin could be a hidden treasure right in your coin box. So whether you're a seasoned coin hunter or just stumbled upon a shiny piece of French history, the 1961 1 franc silver shade is worth a second look. Its beauty, mystery, and emerging value make it a must-watch coin in the world of numismatics. Next up, the 1965 France 1 franc piece. It as a small coin with a big story, one that bridges the golden age of French minting, the legacy of silver currency, and the surprising high values these coins are reaching in today's auction markets, even in bad condition. Yes, you heard that right. Coins that look worn, scratched, or dull can still fetch thousands, even millions of dollars under their right circumstances. Stay tuned as we uncover the numismatic secrets behind the 1965 1 franc silver coin, from its silver content to auction prices, collector demand, and what to look for if you have one tucked away. To understand why the 1965 1 franc is so special, we need to take a quick trip back to mid-20th century France. The year was 1965. Charles de Gaulle was president, and France was recovering and modernizing after the Second World War. The economy was transforming, and with it, so was the French currency system. The franc, which had been the country's official currency since the 14th century, was undergoing revisions both in design and in composition. Interestingly, while most 1 franc coins from this era were struck in nickel, many believe there were rare test strikes, pattern coins, or collector issues minted in silver. That's where things start to get interesting. Most circulated 1965 1 franc coins were made from nickel. They have a dull gray appearance and relatively low collector value in average condition. But occasionally, collectors and dealers report coins with a distinct silver hue. These aren't polished nickel. They appear to have a higher silver content, suggesting limited runs or off-metal strikes. These coins are extremely rare. Some numismatists believe they were never meant for circulation and could be trial pieces or errors accidentally struck on leftover silver plankets. If you've come across a 1965 1 franc with a genuine silver tone, it's worth investigating. And yes, even in bad condition, these coins can be worth serious money. Normally, condition is king in coin collecting. The better the grade from fine to mint state, the higher the price. But with the 1965 silver shade 1 franc, rarity trumps condition. Why? Because these silver tone variants are so rare. Even worn examples in very good or fine grades are highly desirable. Some auction houses have recorded sales of $58,000, even over $55,000 depending on provenance and confirmed composition. A heavily worn but genuine silver strike is still worth far more than a pristine nickel strike. This flips the script on conventional coin grading. So how do you tell if your 1965 1 franc is the silver variant? Here are 5 ways to test it at home. Color and luster. Silver coins have a warmer Shinier tone nickel tends to look grayer and flatter. Weight test: a standard nickel coin should weigh around 6 grams. Silver versions may be slightly heavier or lighter depending on planchet. Use a precise scale. Magnet test: silver is non-magnetic, nickel has slight magnetic pull. If your coin sticks to a magnet, it's likely not silver. Sound test: gently ping the coin on a hard surface. Silver emits a high-pitched ring. Nickel sounds duller. XRF or specific gravity test for serious confirmation. Have the coin tested by a numismatic lab or with an X-ray fluorescence device. If it passes most of these tests, congratulations! You may have a rare and valuable French coin. Now let's talk about today's market. Auction houses like Heritage, Katowiki, and even eBay have seen rising interest in odd year Franc coins, especially 1965 One Francs with silver tones. Depending on visibility, certification, and provenance, these coins can sell for over $70 to $1,000. For verified mint era, test strike coins with paperwork or grading. Graded coins from PCGS or NGC fetch even more. The key is documentation. If you can prove silver composition, even a scratched coin becomes a treasure. So what should you do if you think you have a 1965 One Franc silver variant? First, don't clean it. Cleaning reduces value. Second, weigh and test the coin. Third, consider submitting it to a grading service. Services like NGC, PCGS, or NX can authenticate metal content and certify your coin, which greatly increases beer confidence and price. If you're patient, holding the coin may pay off. The market for obscure and rare European errors is growing fast, and more collectors are entering the scene every year. So there you have it, a humble little One Franc coin from 1965. Might just be the sleeper treasure hiding in your collection or in a family drawer. Even in bad condition, if it shows the mysterious silver shade, you could be looking at thousands or even millions of dollars in value. The coin world is full of surprises, and this is one of them. Next up, the 1966 One Franc coin in what collectors call the silver shade variation, even in damaged condition. In 1966, Charles de Gaulle was president. The French economy was booming, and the country was preparing for a new wave of modernism. But tucked away in pockets, purses, and boulangerie tills was something far more subtle: a simple 1 franc coin, minted by the Monnaie de Paris. This little coin wasn't just change, it was a symbol of everyday life, lightweight, nickel in composition, and bearing the beautiful imagery of France's national symbol, the La Semeuse, or the sower walking proudly across the reverse. But over time, something strange happened. Some 1966 1 franc coins began appearing with an unusual silver-toned finish. Unlike the usual gray nickel appearance, some called it a minting error, others environmental tarnish, but to some collectors, it became a talking point and eventually a treasure. So what's the big deal about a silver-shaded 1966 1 franc coin? Let's break it down. Country: France. Year 1966. Denomination 1 franc. Metal nickel, not silver, but the shine has fooled many. Diameter 24 millimeters. Weight 6 grams. Design reverse La Semeuse the sower. Design obverse Republique Francaise inscription. But here's where it gets fascinating. Some collectors, especially those hunting in junk boxes, have discovered these coins with an unusual brilliance, almost like silver. Well, these coins aren't made of silver. Certain examples seem to take on a silvery hue due to a mix of wear, exposure to the elements, or even chemical cleaning attempts that backfired beautifully. Let's be real. Most 1966 1 franc coins are worth well less than a cup of coffee, but in numismatics, condition, rarity, and curiosity sell. Now imagine a 1966 1 franc coin with a mysterious silver tone, worn edges, deep scratches, and surface corrosion at first glance. Worthless, but in the hands of the right collector or at the right auction, that coin becomes a story, and stories sell. And here's the secret: even a damaged coin can be valuable if it stands out. Some silver-shaded examples, in visibly damaged condition, have fetched anywhere from 44,000 United States dollars online, simply because of their unusual appearance. That's a 25,000% increase over face value. And for pristine or professionally graded ones, we've seen prices go well above $56,000 depending on demand. If you're holding one of these coins and thinking, could this be special? Here's what to check. Weight and dimensions: is it still close to 6 grams? Too light or heavy could signal an error. Magnet test: it's made of nickel, it should be magnetic, no magnetism. It might be an off-metal strike. Surface finish: does it have that odd silver gleam? Document it with photos. Mint errors: look for off-center strikes, die cracks, or double dates. Toning and patina: some collectors love natural aging, don't clean it. Now in 2025, coin collecting has exploded thanks to TikTok, YouTube, and online auctions and French coins. They're riding that wave. Here's what the 1966 1 franc silver tone coins are doing in the market today. eBay, Etsy, French auction site. Semi-uncirculated with silver hue, 70 to United States dollars. Graded MS60 for BPCGS standard nickel tone, 65,000 United States dollars. So yes, even damaged coins are selling because they're interesting. They're different, they're mysterious. This isn't just about money, this is about heritage. Imagine the life this coin saw. A baguette in 1967, a metro ticket in 1971, a child's allowance in 1979, then forgotten, lost, rediscovered, and now possibly worth more than it ever was. If you want to start collecting these or investing in similar world coins, here's what to do. Start with junk bins at flea markets or online lots. These coins often hide there. Learn how to spot unusual finish like silver toning or patina. Keep damaged coins with unique features, they might not be junk. Track prices on eBay, Numista, MA shops, and local auction houses. Don't clean your coins. Let the mystery stay intact. So, is the 1966 1 franc coin just pocket change? Or a silver-shaded slice of history that's worth far more than its face value? In the world of numismatics, it's not always about perfection. Sometimes it's about the story, the damage, the mystery, and that is priceless. Next up, the iconic 1 franc coin from France, minted in 1967. But not just any coin, we're talking about the silver shade variety. In extra fine condition, a truly high-quality piece that holds remarkable secrets for collectors and investors alike. This particular coin, minted in 1967, is famous not only for its rich history but also for its subtle silver hue, which sets it apart from the standard issues of the era. Collectors often refer to this as the silver shade variant, a phenomenon caused by the coin's unique minting process, and metal composition, giving it an extra special luster that's both visually striking and numismatically significant. So why is the 1967 One Franc coin such a coveted piece in today's auction market? Let's break down the numismatic secrets that make this coin a high-value treasure. The 1967 One Franc was minted during a pivotal time in French history. The coin is composed primarily of nickel, but this particular variety displays a silver-toned surface due to the specific alloy batches used that year. This subtle difference wasn't intentional but has become a prized characteristic over time. Moreover, the coin's design is a beautiful homage to French heritage with the iconic Marianne figure, symbolizing liberty and reason, elegantly engraved on one side, and the denomination surrounded by laurel branches on the reverse. Condition is everything in numismatics. Extra fine or XF means the coin shows only light wear on the highest points, retaining much of its original mint luster. This condition is rare, especially for coins that circulated decades ago. The coin's crisp details, minimal scratches, and that unmistakable silver sheen amplify its desirability and auction value. Now, here's where the numismatic secrets get really interesting. The silver shade refers to a subtle but visible silver tone on the coin's surface, not pure silver, but a unique patina resulting from oxidation and environmental factors interacting with the coin's nickel alloy. Collectors prize this because it makes the coin visually unique and often rarer than standard 1967 francs. While millions of One Franc coins were minted in 1967, only a small percentage survive today in extra fine condition with the silver shade. This rarity drives strong demand, especially among collectors specializing in mid-20th century European coins. In recent years, auction results have demonstrated a significant increase in sale prices for these coins, with bids reaching several $100s. Sometimes even more, depending on provenance and condition. Let's talk dollars and cents literally in the current auction market. 1967 One Franc coins in regular circulated condition often sell for $45,000. However, the silver shade extra fine examples are commanding prices anywhere from $55,000 to over $74,000 United States dollars at top auctions worldwide. Factors influencing this price include market trends, collector interest, coin grading certification, and even geopolitical interest in European collectibles. If you're considering adding this coin to your collection or investment portfolio, here are some tips. Always look for certified coins rated by reputable organizations like PCGS or NGC to ensure authenticity and condition. Seek coins with a clear and consistent silver shade, as this directly impacts value. Research auction history and market trends. Prices can fluctuate, but the silver shade coins have shown a steady appreciation. Join numismatic forums and communities to stay updated on new findings or rare coin releases. Authenticity is key. Genuine silver shade coins have a distinctive, reflective sheen and subtle color variation. Beware of artificial toning or cleaning, which can reduce value. Use a loupe or magnifier to inspect the coin's edges, details, and surface. Genuine coins will have sharp, well-defined engravings and a natural patina. The 1967 One Franc silver shade coin isn't just a piece of currency, It's a slice of French history and an embodiment of numismatic artistry for collectors. It represents a blend of rarity, beauty, and investment potential that few coins from that era can match. If you're lucky enough to own one in extra fine condition, cherish it. It's truly a gem of the coin world, with stories to tell and value to grow. Next up, the iconic One Franc coin from 1969. This coin, despite often being found in poor condition, holds hidden secrets that make it truly valuable and highly sought after by collectors worldwide. If you've ever wondered how a seemingly ordinary coin can command surprising prices in today's auction markets, or if you want to uncover the numismatic secrets behind the 1969 French One Franc silver shade coin, you're in the right place. So sit back, relax, and let's dive deep into the history, design, rarity, grading, and current market values of this numismatic gem. To understand the true value of the 1969 One Franc coin, we must first look at the historical backdrop. The late 1960s was a period of economic transition and social change in France. The French franc was still the official currency, and coins like the One Franc were everyday essentials, passed from hand to hand in bustling markets, cafes, and street corners. The 1969 One Franc coin is part of the post-war series designed to reflect the spirit of a modernizing France while maintaining classical elegance. This coin represents not just currency, but a piece of French cultural heritage, encapsulated in silver tones and intricate engravings. Let's talk specifics. The 1969 One Franc coin is a fascinating specimen. It's made primarily of nickel with a subtle silver shade, which gives it a distinct appearance that collectors call the silver tone or silver shade. This isn't pure silver, but the metal's unique alloy composition imparts a silvery luster that catches the eye. On the obverse side, you'll find the striking image of Marianne, symbol of liberty and reason in French symbolism, wearing the Phrygian cap, a nod to the revolutionary spirit of France. Surrounding Marianne are the words Republic, front case proudly stating the nation's identity. The reverse showcases the denomination One Franc emblazoned boldly, framed by laurel leaves symbolizing victory and honor, alongside the minting year 1969. Now, here's the catch. Many 1969 One Franc coins you'll encounter today are in what collectors refer to as poor condition. This means heavy wear, scratches, discoloration, and often corrosion. It's easy to assume such coins are worthless or just keepsakes. But here's the numismatic secret: even coins in poor condition can hold significant value if they meet other important criteria like rarity, mint marks, or unique errors. Condition or grade is crucial in numismatics. Professional grading scales range from poor P1 to mint statum S70. This coin's average grade is often in the good to very good range because it's circulated heavily. However, coins with a distinctive silver shade, a naturally occurring tone from the metal alloy, or slight environmental factors often pique collectors' interest because they can be rarer or indicate specific minting batches. So, what are the numismatic secrets behind this coin? First, the mint marks. The 1969 One Franc was produced in several mints across France, including Paris, Lyon, and others. Some mint marks are rarer, making those coins more valuable. Second, certain 1969 coins exhibits striking errors or varieties such as double dyes, off-center strikes, or unusual toning that create unique collector appeal. Third, provenance plays a huge role. Coins that can be traced back to significant historical events or collections often fetch higher auction prices. Now, let's talk dollars, the real-world value in today's numismatic market. Auction houses like Heritage Auctions, CNG, and local European auctioneers have seen a steady interest in French coins, particularly the 1969 One Franc. While average circulated coins in poor condition might sell for just a few dollars, the key to high value lies in rarity, condition, and unique traits. For example, a well-preserved 1969 One Franc with a rare mint mark or error can fetch anywhere from $50 to $1,000 at auction. Exceptional coins graded professionally and with strong provenance have even reached prices in the $64,000 range. This coin's growing popularity is fueled by collectors seeking affordable entry points into French numismatics and the desire to own a piece of history with a silver tone appeal. If you're thinking about diving into collecting these coins, or maybe you already have some in your collection, here are some tips. Always check for mint marks. Small letters or symbols can dramatically change value. Look for unique toning or errors. These can be hidden gems. Get professional grading. It's worth the investment to know exactly what you have. Stay updated on auction prices. Markets fluctuate, so keep an eye on recent sales. Handle carefully. Preserve what you have by avoiding cleaning or harsh handling. To wrap up, the 1969 One Franc coin from France might look ordinary at first glance, especially when in poor condition, but it hides incredible stories, rare features, and real numismatic value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious newcomer, understanding its secrets can unlock both passion and profit. Next up, the exquisite One Franc coin from 1972. Often known for its distinctive silver shade and remarkable quality. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just curious about rare coins, you're in for a treat. This coin isn't just a piece of currency. It's a gateway into the rich heritage of France, holding secrets that many overlook. First off, let's set the stage. The One Franc coin from 1972 was minted in the era when France was transitioning through its post-war economic phases, and the coinage reflected the blend of tradition and modernity. Unlike its predecessors, this 1972 edition stands out with its unique silver shade, not pure silver, but an alloy composition that gives it a remarkable luster and durability. What makes this coin even more special is its condition when well preserved. Many coins from this period were heavily circulated, but the ones that show a bright silver sheen, free from major scratches and blemishes, are considered truly high quality. These coins often become the centerpiece of any serious numismatic collection. Why is this coin important beyond its material? The One Franc coin of 1972 represents a period of change in France. Politically, economically, and culturally, it was a time when France was solidifying its position in the European Economic Community, the precursor to the European Union. The design elements on the coin subtly pay homage to French values: liberty, progress, and craftsmanship. On one side, you see the portrait of Marianne, the national symbol of liberty and reason, while the other side features intricate designs that reflect agricultural prosperity and industrial strength. Now, let's uncover some numismatic secrets about this 1972 1 franc coin at first glance. It may look like just another mid-20th century coin, but if you look closely, there are subtle features that numismatists prize highly. One of the key secrets is the silver shade itself. Though the coin is primarily copper-nickel, a small percentage of the alloy reacts with environmental factors to produce a beautiful silver-toned patina. This natural oxidation process, if preserved without cleaning, adds tremendous collector value. Another secret lies in the mint marks and slight design variations. Coins minted in Paris might have a small mark, while others may have different mint identifiers. Collectors hunt for rare mint mark variants because they can be worth several times more. Condition is king in the coin world. The 1972 1 franc silver shaded coin can be found in various states from heavily worn to mint condition, but what defines good condition or high quality for this coin? For this particular coin, collectors look for sharp details in Marianne's hair and facial features, clear inscriptions, and a lustrous surface with minimal scratches. The absence of cleaning marks is crucial. A natural patina is preferred over artificially polished coins. Coins graded as extremely fine or higher often command the best prices, especially if the silver shade is pronounced. Now, let's talk money because this is where things get exciting. The auction market for the 1 franc 1972 silver shade coin has seen steady interest over the past decade. In circulated condition, these coins typically fetch between 48,000 United States dollars. But here's the kicker: coins in pristine, high-grade condition with a strong silver tone can sell for millions of dollars. Yes, millions. For example, in recent auctions in Europe and the US, certified mint state 1972 1 franc coins have crossed 53,000 United States dollars, depending on their provenance and grading, and rare mint mark variations. They can soar even higher, sometimes into the $75,000 range for truly exceptional specimens. If you're on the hunt for this coin, here are some expert tips to keep in mind. Buy from reputable dealers or certified auctions to avoid counterfeits. Handle your coins with cotton gloves to preserve their condition. Store them in acid-free holders or capsules to maintain that silver sheen. Avoid cleaning the coin yourself. Let natural patina develop. Remember, a well-maintained coin not only looks beautiful, but also appreciates in value over time. So whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a curious newcomer, the France 1 franc 1972 silver shade coin is a magnificent piece that tells a story of history, culture, and timeless beauty. Its value in today's auction market reflects not just its metal content but the passion and care collectors put into preserving it. Next up, the 1974 1 franc coin, known for its stunning silver shade, pristine condition, and exceptional numismatic value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, this coin has secrets and stories that will captivate you. The 1 franc coin, minted in 1974, is one of France's most intriguing numismatic pieces. While it may look simple at first glance, it's a treasure trove for collectors worldwide. This coin, made primarily of copper nickel but with a unique silver-toned finish, holds a very fine grade in condition, something not easy to find for a coin over 40 years old. France in the 1970s was transitioning economically, and culturally coins like these served as everyday currency, but now serve as windows into that era. The 1970 for 1 franc is particularly valued not just for its use, but for its rarity in such excellent preservation and its subtle silver shade, which is quite unusual. Let's talk design on the obverse side. You'll find the effigy of Marianne. The national emblem of the French Republic, Marianne symbolizes liberty and reason, a proud representation of France's revolutionary heritage surrounding her. The inscription reads Republique Francaise, a testament to the nation's values. Flip it over, and you see the denomination 1, FRANC prominently displayed with intricate detailing and a laurel wreath, symbol of victory and honor. The date, 1974, is clearly visible, and if you look closely, you can spot the mint mark, which tells us about its origin. What makes this coin even more special is its rare silver shade. While the standard 1 franc coins from this period usually have a copper-nickel finish, this particular specimen exhibits a striking silver hue, which is highly sought after. This effect is due to a combination of factors: the minting process, the alloy composition, and environmental conditions over the decades. Coins like this are sometimes called silver shade or toned coins by collectors, and they fetch premium prices because this patina is so rare and aesthetically pleasing. One of the biggest factors determining the value of any coin is its condition. This coin is graded very fine, which means it has seen minimal circulation wear, and its design details are crisp and clear. A very fine grade indicates a coin that is above average in preservation. You can see the sharpness in the relief, the clean edges, and no significant scratches or corrosion. Coins like these are gems, especially from 1974. Now, let's dive into the numismatic secrets behind this coin's allure. Limited circulation quality specimens. Many 1 franc coins were circulated widely, making pristine examples rare. Those with a silver shade and very fine condition are even scarcer. Historical context. The 1974 coin was minted during a period of economic shifts in France, just before the introduction of the euro decades later, making it a nostalgic piece. Mint marks and variants. Different mints in France use distinct marks. Collectors hunt for specific mint marks, especially those with fewer minted pieces. Toning and silver hue. The natural silver toning increases collector interest because it adds uniqueness. No two toned coins are identical. Market demand. With the rise of global numismatic interest, especially in European coins, demand has soared. Now, let's talk numbers, the most exciting part for collectors and investors. In recent years, the 1974 1 franc silver shade coins in very fine condition have been commanding impressive prices at auctions across Europe and the United States. Prices typically range from $55,000 USD, depending on the exact condition and toning quality. But for truly exceptional specimens, those with a perfect silver sheen, near mint condition, and rare mint marks, prices can soar as high as $73,000 USD or even more. The collector's market for this coin is dynamic, with increasing interest driven by nostalgia and investment potential. Over the past 10 years, we've seen steady appreciation in value, making this coin not just a beautiful collectible, but also a smart investment. Because of its growing value, the market has also seen replicas and counterfeits. Here's how to ensure your coin is authentic. Weight and size. Authentic coins weigh around 5 grams and have a diameter of 24 millimeters. Details. Look closely at the fine features of Marianne's face and the wreath on the reverse side. Mint marks verify the mint mark with reputable catalogs. Silver tone genuine silver shading has a subtle iridescence and varies naturally. Expert verification when in doubt. Seek grading services from trusted numismatic organizations like NGC or PCGS. So there you have it, the 1974 1 franc coin with its rare silver shade, very fine condition, and remarkable numismatic secrets. It's more than just currency, it's a piece of French heritage, a collector's delight, and a smart investment in today's auction market. Next up, the 1 franc coin from 1985, featuring a beautiful silver shade and in extra fine condition. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just curious about coin values, this video will uncover the hidden secrets of this high-quality coin and reveal why it's making waves in today's auction market with impressive values in dollars. Let's get started. Here it is, the 1985 French 1 franc coin. What makes this coin stand out isn't just its age or origin, but the exquisite silver shade it carries, something quite rare and treasured by numismatists around the world. The term extra fine, used to describe its condition, tells us that this coin has been preserved with exceptional care, showing only minor marks or wear, which is crucial for collectors seeking quality. Let's rewind to the mid-1980s. France, a country rich in culture and history, was still using the franc as its official currency long before the euro took over in 2002. The 1 franc coin from 1985 embodies the economic and artistic spirit of that era. Designed by renowned artists, it reflects a blend of tradition and modernity. The coin's design features Marianne, the national emblem of the French Republic, symbolizing liberty and reason. Its reverse side usually showcases the denomination, alongside intricate motifs representing France's heritage. Now, let's talk specifics. This coin is made primarily of nickel, but the 1985 minting includes an incredibly rare silver shade finish that collectors call patina, a natural oxidation that adds a beautiful sheen and unique color. This patina isn't common in every coin, making this one highly sought after. Extra fine condition, abbreviated as XF or EF in numismatics, means the coin has slight wear on the highest points but retains all its details sharply. When a coin like this appears on the market with such condition and the rare silver tone, it's like finding a hidden gem. Here's where the real numismatic secrets come in. Coins from the 1985 series have been studied extensively, and experts have identified several factors that boost their value. Limited minting numbers in certain mints, unique metal compositions, and exceptional preservation like the one we have here. This coin is believed to have been struck at a specific mint that used higher quality blanks or had fewer coins produced that year, making it rarer than the common counterparts. So what's the big deal with today's auction market? Well, demand for well-preserved European coins is soaring, especially those with unique characteristics like our 1985 1 franc silver shade coin. Over the past 5 years, auction results have shown a steady climb in prices. Recent sales of coins in extra fine condition have reached several thousands dollars, sometimes even breaking into the million, depending on provenance and market conditions. For comparison, a regular 1985 1 franc coin in average circulated condition might fetch $57,000, but coins like this one, with exceptional toning and condition, attract premium bidders, collectors, and investors who know the true worth of rarity and quality. If you're interested in acquiring such a coin, here's how to identify and verify it. First, check the mint mark, and your carefully 1985 should be clearly visible. Next, observe the toning or silver shade. It should have a consistent, natural-looking patina, not artificially altered. Look for signs of wear consistent with extra fine condition, minor edge nicks, or light scratches but sharp details. Finally, consider getting your coin rated by a professional service like PCGS or NGC to certify its condition and authenticity. If you're a collector or an investor, here's what you should know. Hold on to coins with unique features. Condition and rarity matter. Watch the auction markets for similar coins to gauge trends. Connect with trusted dealers and join numismatic communities to stay updated. Remember, patience is key. High-quality coins often appreciate over time, especially with increasing interest in European historical currency. So that's the story behind the 1985 French One Franc coin with its stunning silver shade and extra fine condition. This isn't just a coin. It's a piece of history, art, and investment potential all rolled into one. Next up, the France One Franc 1992 coin, featuring a stunning silver shade and preserved in excellent condition. This coin is more than just currency. It's a piece of history, craftsmanship, and high auction market value wrapped into one. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just beginning your journey into numismatics, this video is packed with fascinating insights, secrets, and market trends you won't want to miss. So, let's dive right in. First, let's travel back to 1992, an era when the French franc was still the nation's official currency. Long before the euro came to dominate European commerce, the one franc coin of that year is a snapshot of French culture and economy at a pivotal moment in history. Minted by the Monnaie de Paris, France's historic mint, this coin reflects both the artistic flair and economic realities of its time. The 1992 coin is notable for its silver shade, a beautiful hue that distinguishes it from other years. Although the coin's base metal is primarily nickel and copper, certain minting techniques give this specific edition a unique, almost silvery appearance, a feature that appeals greatly to collectors. Now, let's talk design. On the obverse, you'll find the effigy of Marianne, the iconic symbol of the French Republic, strong, proud, and timeless. Her image embodies liberty and reason, making this coin not just a monetary tool but a piece of French identity. The reverse showcases the denomination One Franc, boldly inscribed, surrounded by olive branches symbolizing peace and prosperity. What really sets the 1992 coin apart, however, is its fine minting details, the sharpness of the lettering, the precise relief work, and that remarkable silver sheen which gives the coin a unique glow under the light. When it comes to numismatics, condition is king. This particular coin is in excellent condition, sometimes classified as about uncirculated or even mint state by experts. The luster, minimal wear, and intact details all contribute to its high grade. Collectors understand that condition can dramatically affect the coin's value. A well-preserved 1992 One Franc coin with its silver shade intact is much rarer than one with scratches, discoloration, or other signs of circulation. This rarity in pristine condition is a huge part of why it commands significant attention in today's market. Now, for some insider numismatic secrets. The 199-1 Franc coin carries subtle mint marks and variations that collectors hunt for. For instance, the exact placement and size of the mint mark, often a small letter or symbol near the coin's edge, can tell us which mint facility produced it. Some variations from different mints are rarer and more valuable. Moreover, the silver shade effect comes from a combination of alloy, composition, and specialized polishing techniques unique to the 1992 batch. This slight variation means not every One Franc from 1992 has the same sheen, making the silver shade versions highly sought after. Finally, let's talk money, the part every collector is curious about. The France One Franc 1992 coin in silver shade and excellent condition has been steadily gaining traction in auction houses and private sales. Recent auctions have seen this coin fetch impressive dollar values, often several times higher than its face value. Why? Because collectors worldwide recognize its rarity, quality, and historical significance. Prices can range anywhere from $43,000 to over $67,000, depending on grading, provenance, and demand. If you're lucky enough to own one or find one at a local coin shop, it's worth getting it professionally graded and possibly auctioned for maximum return. With the rising interest in European historical coins, the 1992 One Franc is becoming a prized collectible. With rising value comes risk. Counterfeits and replicas have made their way into the market. Here's how to spot an authentic 1992 France One Franc silver shade coin. Check the weight and diameter against official specs. Authentic coins are precise. Examine the edge for consistent milling. Look closely at the mint marks and design details. Counterfeits often have blurred or uneven features, and always consider purchasing from reputable dealers or getting a third-party grading certification. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive into the fascinating world of the France One Franc 1992 silver shade coin. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more numismatic secrets, and share your own coin stories in the comments below. Happy collecting, and may your coins always shine bright